Turning now to our federal election. The latest Nanos poll has the frontrunner still tangled in a tight battle for the lead when it comes to popular support. The Liberals have edged ahead of the Conservatives by a smidgen with 33.2% support. The Conservatives are sitting at 32.5%. The NDP remains in third place with 19.2%. And in the battle for preferred prime minister, 30.5% said they would pick Justin Trudeau, 27% or 0.7 said that they would choose Erin O'Toole. NDP leader Jagmeet Singh got the support of 19%. I want to turn now to Nick Nanos. His name is on that poll. He joins me now. He's the founder and chief data scientist at Nanos Research. He's in Ottawa this morning. Good morning, Nick. Good to see you. So the Conservatives and Liberals still in a dead heat. What does this tell you about the temperament of Canadian voters right now?
Well, it just basically shows that it's a coin toss. And Marcia, I'd like to say that I quite like your use of the term smidgen because it basically encapsulates where we are. This has become a campaign of smidgens with the Conservatives ahead by a smidgen and the Liberals ahead by a smidgen. But the reality is that this is very similar to the 2019 federal election where the two frontrunners were tangled in the lead to the very, very end, and that it was basically a coin toss when it came to the national ballot support. It suggests perhaps that for many Canadians, they just see all of the federal party leaders as imperfect choices. They look at the Liberals and there are things that they're unsure about or unhappy about, and then they look at the Conservatives and they're unsure, at least some of them are, about Erin O'Toole. So basically, the other thing to put on the record right now is holiday weekends. We haven't talked about holiday weekends. In my experience over the last 20 to 30 years of polling, the numbers sometimes move on holiday weekends, and we've got the long weekend coming up. People are going to talk about the election, and it'll be interesting to see where maybe there's a new trend line coming out of the long weekend.
Okay. We'll be watching for that. Now, what about the debates, Nick? Could they be what it takes to move the needle?
Oh, I think the debates are going to be absolutely critical to your point, because the debates are going to be happening on the 8th and the 9th. There won't be enough runway if there is a knockout punch or even an advantage or a good performance by any one of the federal party leaders. And I think the debates are going to be a pressure cooker for all three party leaders, especially Singh, O'Toole, and Trudeau, because for Trudeau, he's going to try to regain the advantage. For O'Toole, he's going to want to consolidate his gains and try to get ahead of the Liberals. And for Jagmeet Singh, it's going to be important because they're going to be progressive voters that are looking at him and Trudeau and wondering where they might go. So the debate, it's going to be, Marcia, why don't we call it? It's going to be like a 1-2 punch of stress for federal party leaders and campaigns between what might be a new trend line coming out of the long weekend and that rolling straight into the leaders' debate.
Which of the parties do you think looks at your polling and feels good? Is it the Conservatives? I mean, the Liberals have lost their advantage in the last couple of weeks.
Well, I'd like to think, Marcia, that the CTV Globe Nanos polling equally tortures all of the federal parties. On some days they feel good, on other days they don't feel good. But I think right now what's clear is that, you know, you've got these dueling trend lines between the Conservatives and the Liberals, or the Liberals and the Conservatives on any given day. And right now we're waiting for a breakout moment, something that might define or give an advantage to one of those two frontrunners.
Nick Nanos, evenly spreading the torture around. Thank you so much, and we'll talk to you later this week. Nick Nanos, of course, the founder and chief data scientist at Nanos Research.